I remember doing a soldier's play in Sarasota, Florida, one of my professional theater credits, and I became so immersed in that character, it was scary. I already knew this is what I wanted to do, but that really made me feel like I had something really to give, because after the shows, the people would come up and they would, say how they felt, how my character made them feel, and all of these things, and it gave me joy to know that I'm touching people. Every night it was something different. You could hear people from the stage, they would react a certain way, and you were giving them that reaction. Sometimes visceral, sometimes it was a pleasant reaction, sometimes it was but those reactions fueled us as performers, and that really shaped me. I booked a lead role in the movie Loving, which was directed by the amazing Jeff Nichols and produced by Colin Firth and all that, Sarah Green, all these people, starring Ruth Negga and Joel Edgerton and Chris Greene, Alano Miller, Christopher Mann, Winter Lee, Terry Abney, all of these, Sharon Blackwell, all of these wonderful individuals, and a lot of other people. That movie shaped me and helped me know that I have a place in the pantheon of, great things in this industry, that I am worthy of doing great work and quality work. So that put me in another mindset and helped me, get me to where I am now with my agents and managers and relationships that I have in the business. So Loving for sure in 2015. If you haven't seen it, it's streaming right now on Netflix.
The work that I did on Smart Guy, which is a series that ran in late 90s, early 2000s, but never actually went off the air. Even after it was canceled, it became kind of first a big national hit on Disney Channel, and then it's syndicated to 175 countries around the world. And it sent the message for young black boys that it was cool to be smart. And I thought that was such an important message for a generation of young men. It also provided a father image for a lot of young people that didn't have a father at home. And I hear constantly from people who are now, grown and in their 30s that, Floyd Henderson, my character, was to them the dad they didn't have at home. And every one of them that comes up to me is filled with this kind of gratitude. And all you can hope out of your art is that it touches and affects people in some kind of a positive way. And if you're lucky and you do this long enough and you stick to your principles, you will find that piece that does that for you as well. And it's a really wonderful feeling to have people come up to you and tell you how you changed their lives simply by doing what you love.
I'm going to have to say, being a part of the film The Birth of a Nation, I believe that stays with me so much because of how much I learned in my time on that set, filming on an actual slave plantation in Savannah, being around fellow creatives who were there for the art mostly and not the benefit of work. I mean, yes, obviously we have bills to pay, but for the most part, everyone wanted to tell a solid story and tell the truth as best they could about Nat Turner and the events that happened, during that time. And I pause because to think about what our ancestors have gone through just so we could have the luxuries and benefits that we have today, even though they are still very limited, it spoke volumes to me to learn that these people didn't have social media. They didn't have, electricity or way of communicating with each other than word of mouth and sneaking off plantations to help organize. And the fact that they were able to do it, which keeps me in check, because anytime that I want to make excuses, I have to remember what I have at my disposal and what I'm able to do with my voice and platform versus what they had to do to even live. I'm doing this to try to get ahead. They're doing this to actually live. So